So good evening, everybody. My name is Jean-Charles, and I'm very glad to be here tonight to present you Napoleon X. So we're going to talk about a financial topic tonight, more precisely talking about quantitative asset management techniques dedicated to the crypto universe. So basically at Napoleon X, we are a team of former financial guys used to work for the asset management, but also capital markets and private equity side, mixed with IT and devs, and we are all fascinated by the way that the blockchain could disrupt the financial industry. So basically we have put the blockchain just in the heart of our value proposal to understand precisely how we could just give back power and performance to the real risk taker, which are not definitely the banks, as you can understand. So when Madame Lagarde said last September that we are about to see massive disruptions, what we could easily understand is that disruption with being the custody part, with being the cost efficiency part, will be of course in the performance generating part. And this is precisely what we're going to address at Napoleon X for the crypto investors. So again, the idea behind this is just to participate in building the BlackRock or Fidelity of crypto asset manager. So I'm pretty sure that you are quite familiar with those impressive data in the crypto universe. And I mean, even if we have all suffered recently from a kind of market crash, basically it's still very robust and very strong, and we are definitely here for a long time. So of course, for such data, you need to have some strong and sustainable investment solutions to offer to clients, to crypto holders, just to diversify their portfolio, their investment portfolio. And this is what we're going to bring to you tonight. So basically, we just address the two pain points, which are, first one, the complexity for financial institutions just to jump in the crypto universe. I mean, not only technically speaking, but also legally speaking, in terms of accounting, because, well, it's not so clear how to define, how to qualify a crypto asset, and for sure, where to put in your balance sheet if you are an institutional part. And also, well, for the pure crypto holders, you have nowadays some limited solution to diversify your portfolio. So this is what we just want to bring with our solution, with our sustainable and, of course, scalable investment solution that we're going to embedding in our decentralized autonomous funds. So basically, what precisely we are and how we can address those pain points. Well, we have launched a first business in fiat called Napoleon Capital in December 2016. And, well, just putting the blockchain in the heart of our value proposal and addressing some solutions to institutional. We have currently a little bit more than 55 million euros of assets under advisory. And we are a regulated entity. So we have the French financial advisor status. And we have definitely a scalable business model because, well, we have some cross between, some mix between the fiat world and the crypto world, not only in terms of management techniques, even if they are more dedicated, of course, to the crypto world for Napoleon X, but also in terms of, well, reporting and all the administrative stuff that we need to display for clients. So basically, our value proposal for the crypto holders is just to participate to a series of investment vehicles called DAF, for Decentralized Autonomous Funds. And basically, they're going to, on top of having an unlimited access to our trading signals, they're going to benefit from 85% of performance fees generated by our investment vehicles. And well, our decentralized autonomous funds will trade or proprietary algorithmic strategies that we have developed well, for the last decade. You have here just two examples of the first DAF that we're going to launch. So the first one is a pure crypto fund, a pure crypto model, let's say, just timing the Bitcoin versus the US dollar. And well, basically, it's not so bad, particularly during this market crash, this flash crash, because we were neutral since December 22nd. And well, you have also the S&P futures model, which is the American equity story for investors. So basically, why us? Just to jump in the crypto asset management side of business. Well, because we are an experienced team. Also, I'm pretty sure that you have discovered that we are French, with, of course, the name and the accent. So we are willing to ask for the regulation, to be a regulated entity. So we are currently filling the file to present to the French regulator, and we have also some, as you may understood, some traditional investors just ready to participate, to join into the crypto universe with us. And of course, our major assets that you would benefit from being an NPX token holder is the existing library of more than 20 trading bots that we're going to launch within our decentralized autonomous funds. And also, in terms of performance publishing, we have developed the first index publisher just to secure and make transparent the performance generation of our investment vehicles. So where do we stand? Basically, we are running currently our ICO since January 22nd until the end of February. We have still 10% bonus and already collected more than 7 million euros, knowing that above 10 million euros we're going to launch the first DAF. Many thanks. If you have any question, please feel free. Sorry.
How do you deal with security? What type of security solution do you use?
So basically, we have the funding in cryptos, so either Ether or Bitcoin, and we implement our trading models mainly in the equity part to search for decorrelated alpha. So
that's not what I mean. I mean, how do you protect private keys?
Oh, the private keys, you mean in terms of custody?
Exactly.
Okay, I see. Well, basically, we have a partnership with CoinHouse, which is backed by Ledger, and we are still just working on the most secure solutions for investors. So basically, for the launch of our first DAF, the solution will be live, definitely. So yeah, with Ledger is definitely the best solution that we have for the moment.
You haven't implemented that yet, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Right, can you go? Sorry, over there.
This might be a quick question.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of people who are in the fund side of the business here, who are running hedge funds and such, and I'll ask you what I ask some of them. How do I evaluate the performance of one fund to the next? What do you use as a baseline to evaluate? I saw S&P was here in your presentation.
Yeah.
Is your alpha, in your mind, measured against that, or do you consider it against the Bitcoin performance or some other measure?
No, it's going to be against the Bitcoin performance. Basically, the funding of the DAF is going to be in crypto, so either in Ether or Bitcoin, and we're going to convert just part of the funding to be exposed to the real assets through futures, through derivatives, and we're going to hedge that part, which is necessary for the initial margin, basically, and for the daily margin of your business, and just bring back the performance. So we aim definitely to generate some crypto plus in terms of performance while reducing the volatility.
This is slightly tangential. If you believe Bitcoin is the baseline of performance, then does that make you a Bitcoin maximalist in your mind?
You can say that. You can, well, definitely what we are convinced is that the crypto is an asset class per definition. So it's not illogical to work on that asset class to optimize it. That's it.
Next question.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So your application is more of an AI-based application on investing in crypto. I just want to understand what is the need for it to be decentralized and on the blockchain?
We use the blockchain as a proof of performance, in fact, just to be as transparent as possible in terms of modeling and in terms of performance generation and cost calculation, the performance fee calculation. So it's really key for us, well, to have such a blockchain to certify, to secure what we offer and what we pay to our client, to our customers. This is precisely why we wanted to, I'd say in the asset part of our business, we wanted to use the blockchain technology.
Hey.
Hi.
In the light of the recent hearing at the Senate in the US and all the talk about the legal status and the legal framework for ICOs, what is the current situation in the French context on that?
Well, the French on our side, we have the approval of the French regulator in terms of token structuring, which was, of course, key to run our ICO. And well, you have to more precisely to understand how you qualify, how your regulator qualifies the asset. In France, it's more turned in terms of asset qualification. I mean, do you consider cryptocurrency as an asset or not? That's the French question. Absolutely. Because, well, if it is an asset, of course, you could have some derivatives on that, and you could trade it as a security without any doubt. In France, it's not so clear what is the cryptocurrency. So basically, well, having discussed a lot with the French regulator, having participating to their unicorn consulting in terms of, well, cryptocurrency qualification and also ICO business, we are quite confident to be on the right road to run our business together with the regulator. So basically, we're going to ask for the French asset management license to manage third-party money, and this is, according to us, the only way to deploy a sustainable business model. In fact.
So you're saying that ICOs are going to be considered as securities in the French context?
No. I'm not saying that. You have two things. You have, of course, the nature of the cryptocurrency and the usage associated to your token. And on our case, for instance, it's called an asset token, and I'm not so sure that, well, such a qualification occurs with a lot of regulators. But it's definitely not a security. Otherwise, we couldn't be allowed to launch our ICO for sure. You have a personal usage of your token. We have structured our tokens like a license on our algorithm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Apart from the fact that I don't think you really need an ICO for this, you talked about bonuses, so affiliate bonuses and also bonuses if you're early. So basically, does that mean that you kind of dilute the shares of the people who are buying at normal price? And why would people invest at that point? Because like if they put in 100 euros, they maybe get only 95 euros of value or maybe 90. So I don't really see the point of investing if you're not very early and get a lot of referral bonuses. I'm not trying to say you're a scam, but...
Welcome to Amsterdam.
Does he need an answer? Ready, you think? So you want to have an explanation? Yeah, okay, no worries. So you want to have an explanation of our bonus, the ways that we calculated the bonus, you mean?
The people coming off and the people coming first. That's my question.
But I mean, well, on our pre-sale, definitely we had a 30% bonus, and well, it's not so for the very early stage seeder. It's quite common to have a bonus because you don't take the same risk as when your business is running. So
That's not true because the fund has a performance.
Talking to the microphone.
No. It's not exactly that. I mean, we are building an asset management company. We are not with this ICO. We are not setting a fund. That's the first point. So basically, of course, you take a risk, a big risk, and an early stage seeder in an asset management company in terms of, okay, will they be able to run their business model? We are not, again, we are not sitting, we are planning to launch a very scalable business model. So first, we need to be licensed. This is the first step for us. And then, of course, we need to implement our trading bots within decentralized autonomous funds. That's it. And it's a classic business, it's a classic asset management business, I'd say, but dedicated to the crypto universe. Okay? But when you do a pre-sale, I mean, it's not so contradictory to offer bigger bonus than during the sale, because the risk is not the same. That's it. Financially speaking, I mean, it makes sense, for sure.
Thank you, John.
Welcome.
Thank you. John,